Hey all, Kate here from the Emerald Minecart. Welcome back to another storytime video. And today I'm going to be telling the story of the time I was on TV. Well, more of something I was part of was on TV, and I was in a very small clip that was shown of it. But technically, I was on live television. Okay, maybe not live television. But anyways. So, a long time ago in Tennessee, this was like the early years of me and my family being in Tennessee, so I wasn't even 10 years old yet. One day, my mom decided to put me in this program that were these people who were making this play, which said play would end up on the news. Thankfully, not for any bad reasons. It was mostly just the reason. It was mostly on the news, like showing some of the clips, and it had like some of the interviews with some of the actors. Which, if you're curious, no, I was never interviewed. Sadly, I really wish I was. But yeah. So I actually had a blast. I had a blast doing the play and stuff. Like, some of the things that I remember, which I want to clarify, I don't remember every single detail. Some of the things that I do remember is that we were allowed to, like, make drawings for our own costumes. And, like, I wanted my costume to be a blue monster. No, not that blue monster. That didn't, Huggy Wuggy didn't even exist back then, but... yeah, my costume design was like this blue monster, and I was like, oh, I want to do this blue monster, because like, back then I really liked the color blue, and I still do, but I'm not like crazy about it. But yeah, I was like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, but sadly, they said no. Because apparently it was complicated, because apparently I overcomplicated the design or something. Now here's the thing, back then, I didn't really like people saying no to my ideas. Now here's the thing, I wasn't annoying or whiny about my ideas, I just hated rejection in general. Which I still hate rejection in general because it hurts. But yeah, but thankfully they were able to convince me that, hey, you can be a blue pirate, which I did. I wore a blue pirate costume, which I loved. But yeah, it was that, the fact, and also yeah, the fact that like I was a blue pirate, and the fact that there was this one singing scene that had like trolls and like they got us these troll wigs. Now, here's the thing. This took place in my lifetime when I had stage fright. Which, yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen and anyone in between. I used to have stage fright. A quite severe case of stage fright, actually. I didn't even want to, but like, despite it being a play, I didn't even want to be on stage. That's how bad of stage fright I had. Obviously, over the years, that's changed, especially since, you know, I make myself look like a completely psychotic moron online anyways, so, you know, stage fright doesn't really bother me anymore. Like, I don't mind going on stage and make myself look like a nut job, so, yeah. But I did get some scenes on stage, it just wasn't any of the ones I'd like where I had to wear something to look ridiculous. Which is another thing that has changed, because, you know, I've made a few skits where I have underwear on my head. Hell, I even made a character that involves me being shirtless, so... yeah, to say my stage fright is gone would be an understatement. Instead, my stage fright killed itself. It committed suicide. It is gone. My stage fright I used to have just... boom, gone. It committed suicide years ago. But yeah, obviously, like, back then it was like, oh, I'm not a big fan of being on stage. I don't want to wear anything to make myself look ridiculous. Obviously, that's changed. Because, hell, if I had access to it, I would probably make a skit of me wearing nothing but a spandex Speedo. Am I being serious? Yes, I would do that. if I had access to one. I don't have any Speedos, so, yeah, but, yeah, what I'm trying to say is, I've changed a lot. So, yeah, I don't know, I think about that sometimes, it's like, man, I can't believe I used to have stage fright. Yeah. Anyways, after the play was completed, we, like, okay, after, like, all the preparations for the play was made, we had the night where it's like, oh, all of our parents would come and watch the play. And after that, we were all, like, all of us kids were gifted pillow pets, which was amazing. Sadly, I lost mine a long time ago, which I'm still upset about. But hey, I did plan on picking up one of those, so yeah. But yeah, then a little later after that, it was like all of us who were in the group went to like this theater to watch a recording of it, and then after that, nothing else happened. I never heard from any of the people who were part of the group, sadly, which is a real shame because, like, I had a lot of fun, and sadly, I forgot the name of the play a long time ago, but all you need to know is it was shown on TV, like, some of the segments and some interviews were on the news, and I was in it, and I was a blue pilot. So, yeah, it's been a very long while since it's happened, and I don't know, ever since that play, it's like, but I don't know, it just had an effect on me. It's like ever since that play, it was like, huh, this whole acting stuff is actually pretty fun. And the costumes is also really fun as well, and then obviously this played a new part in me, like later on making costumes, which would then lead to me making cosplays or attempting to make cosplays, and then the whole stage fright game would slowly fade away from my brain, especially when middle school happened. That's for a whole nother story. Middle school is for a whole nother story that I probably won't tell. But, yeah. So yeah, that was my first experience being on TV. Would I do it again? Hell yeah! I would love to do something like that again. I'd love to be in like a play, get to wear a costume, maybe get to sing, hopefully. But that's really it. So yeah, anyways, that was it for this video. Make sure you all subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all later. Peace out, home guards, and goodbye. Traveling through the universe, the galaxy, in a distant world. We're here today. Look to the stars and lead the way.